Hi friends, I'm Miss Nancy Ruth. Today we're taking a look inside the Answer Book, a devotional for busy families. This is coming out with a new cover soon, so keep an eye out for that, but the content inside will stay the same. Let's get started.
We celebrate our Lord and God, who gives us care and love, and we sing songs of praise. The Lord has made us glad, yes, He has made us glad.
The first thing to know is that there's a devotional for busy families and a small group guide that are both called the Answer Book. Like I said, the devotional is about to get a new cover, and that'll help us kind of keep them straight. These two can either work together or you can use them independently. Today we're going to look at the devotional. Inside the devotional, it's set up to be done over 7 weeks with daily devotions. There are 5 what I call full days and then 2 optional half days. And really that just describes how much space they take up on the page. Those 2 optional half days are actually the weightier topics for the older kids. So these might take a little longer to discuss. So be aware of that if you look and do this as a family. And even though it's been designed to be 7-week study, I've heard of families that take this and do 1 lesson a week instead of 1 a day, and it lasts almost a year. And it's written for elementary children, especially about 2nd, 3rd grade level, but it also keeps in mind that there may be younger and older kids in the home. I've also had families with teenagers that find this really helpful and they love this. This is designed to kind of lay a foundation to introduce kids to worldview and to apologetics. It doesn't go really deep into any issue because it's the introduction. So it talks about things like, what is a worldview? Is there only one truth? Why spend time with God? Who are the people that God can use? Can we ever get too old for God to use us? Are we ever too young for God to use us? Who is Jesus? How can you be changed? And how can a family follow God? Also included in here is when is a child ready, to help you lead a child to Christ and know when they're really ready or when they're just trying to say the right answers and they don't really get it yet. That's always the trick. So like I said, in here, there are 7 weeks with 5 full days and 2 half days. Each day includes what I call a want to more box. This includes some additional scripture to read if you want to read some more scripture and a think about it question related to it. And this ties into that day's lesson. The lessons are in devotional format, so there's some scripture in there and there's also some devotional thoughts. Each day's lesson, for those full days anyway, ends with what's called a weapons check. That is the memory verse. And what I've done is take a memory verse and break it up where you're only adding about 2 or 3 words every day. And you're talking about what the verse means as you learn it. So it makes it very approachable. Each week also has what's called an on-the-road family challenge. This happens different days in each week. So it just wherever it fits best with the lesson content is where the on-the-road challenge comes. This first week, the challenge is designed to last all week, and then you come back and report on day 5. Other times, it's stuff you can do within the 10 to 15 minutes you're doing your devotional time as a family. And that's how long these are designed to take. It's about 10 to 15 minutes a page, a lesson, I should say. There are discussion questions. Some of the on-the-road family challenges are ways to practice praising God. This one is talking about who you would be in the Bible, talking about ways God used people in the Bible. One of my favorites along those lines is Moses, who had stage fright and a stutter. He had a terrible stutter, which is why Aaron had to speak for him, some kind of speech something or other. And I love the fact that God used him anyway. And those kinds of stories are designed to encourage us and tell us that God can use us too. So I hope you find this helpful for your families. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. I'll see you next time. Bye.